Our feature speaker today is
Lisa Toffol.
The business name is
Tiger Eye Solution.
And the number of years you've been in business is
3.
The location of your business is
South Carolina.
And what area of the world do you serve?
English speaking globally.
Other organizations you belong to are
Relationships, Referral, Connections Network. And I visit networking events often.
Okay, you reside, you already told us where you reside. Your family includes
Myself, my husband, my 14-year-old daughter, and 22-year-old son.
Any pets?
No.
Okay, your activities or hobbies are?
I like to walk, I like to read, and this time of year is my favorite time of year because I like decorating for Christmas.
And something you would love to do is?
Travel the world.
And the root of your success is?
Being able to spend more time with my family.
For our visitor, this is the opportunity for Lisa to present for about 8 to 8.5 minutes what she does. Every rotation of the quantity of members, you all have this opportunity. So please go ahead.
I have screen share ability.
It is done.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Like I said before, I'm Lisa Toffol, and follow-up is a very important service that my business provides. So I'm going to share with you today some tips on following up. There's many different ways that you can follow up. And follow-up is, I'm sure you've all heard, the fortune is in the follow-up. And that's very true. If you're not following up, you could be losing money. So follow-up is a continuation of something that has already happened. Follow-up gives you a closer certainty or clarity. Follow-up allows you to know where you stand with a contact or prospect. And also 2% of your sales are made on the first contact, but 80% of your sales take place after the 7th contact. You also want to build the know, like, and trust factor when you are following up. When you become likable with prospects and business colleagues, you will gain confidence by knowing exactly what to say and build that relationship. People will forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Communication is also a big aspect when following up. Consumers today want to follow a connection with brands they're associating with. Starting a right conversation with the right person at the right time shows that you're paying attention. That kind of detail can help you establish great level of trust, build stronger relationships, and build customer loyalty. You can try a few tips by asking questions. Be an active listener. Know what you're talking about when you're talking to a prospect. Making your message clear. And don't leave your follow-up to chance. Most business owners fail to invest in setting and communicating clear expectations for what good follow-up actually looks like. So get specific. Phone calls is one way you can follow up. I know in our day and age, a lot of people do not do phone calls anymore, but it's still a good way to follow up. Instead of just continuing on promises made during an initial meeting, a follow-up call helps a business owner know where the prospect stands in a current offer or deal. It also helps confirm your connection with the person and to develop a relationship or start developing that relationship. Even if the deal appears to be closed, a follow-up phone call shows the prospect that the business owner is interested in building a long-term relationship, not just a short-term sale. So make follow-up your priority. It adds value, it builds trust, and it solves problems or issues. Emails is also another way to follow up. And I understand a lot of the emails can get lost in this day and age, but I continue to send them. Subject lines are also key. You can use a headline analyzer if you like. For example, I would like to get to know you better. Or the message needs to help build that relationship before you tell them anything about what you do. Follow-up is not just about an email or a phone call after a meeting. It's about building a relationship with that particular person. By sharing your website in an email or sharing something of value, the contact can learn more about your business. They can learn more about you, and they can learn about how you help others. That helps build the know, like, and trust factor, and people do business with those they know, like, and trust. Notes and cards. This is my favorite. And how does it make you feel if you receive a card in the mail? Cards are a key to appreciation in the business world. A card gets 100% open rate versus bills and emails. Cards help you stay top of mind and help you stand out above others. Cards touch people in many ways, and cards are personal and heartfelt. People love to buy, not to be sold to. When you lavish appreciation on people, they bask in the positive regard. Any resistance they may have felt may get softened and melt away. Although relationships take time to grow, appreciation speeds up the process. It's an investment that yields dividends in the future. Have any questions? I can't hear you, Jeanette. You're on mute.
If you want to stop sharing screen, so that way I'll go back to gallery view here for the video. Lisa, for a follow-up email, this is a two-part question because I'm finding some interesting things about email right now. For a follow-up email, the length that it should be, as well as an email that you're going to market yourself. I'm finding lately, we all get a ton of emails, that emails are very, very long. And I will take a look and go, that's too much of my time. So is there a good formula that you use about the length and quality of a good email?
Yes, keeping it short is very important. So you do want to have a good subject line, of course, to get their attention initially. But you also want to keep your email short and to the point. There's various templates. I use templates myself in creating emails because there's different templates that you can send for, different types of prospects that you may be reaching out to. So just use a template, make it very short and to the point as to what you want to follow up about. If it's a continuation of a conversation that you had with someone at a meeting, be specific.
Okay, cool. We have Adil, please go ahead.
Yeah, Lisa, I have a question. If somebody who's just thinking about or just starting to build an email list, which email software do you recommend? Should they go for the ones that are free till they exhaust the free limit and then move to a paid plan, or do you want them to go for any premium one right from the start?
My recommendation, if they're just starting their business, then yeah, one of the ones that have a free plan, such as MailChimp, MailerLite, give you a couple examples, is good options until their list gets, because they do have a free plan that you can use until your list gets to a certain length, and then you would have to pay for a specific plan. But yeah.
So you can switch. So you can switch the software anytime you want to.
Yes, I have switched before. Yes.
Okay, we have time for one more question of Lisa. Please go ahead, Lucia.
I'm busy figuring out QR codes. Have you found that QR codes in newsletters or in email can work very effectively?
I have not personally used them in emails. Now I have used them in cards, like the send out cards is what I use the most. And I have implemented them in send out cards and they have worked awesome.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Lisa. What an excellent presentation. Love how I often say either follow up or be effed up. So we don't want that.
Yes.
We don't want that in business. So thank you so much. Be sure to reach out to Lisa afterwards for any questions about how a virtual assistant can help you take the stress and the everyday tasks from your business.
Thank you, Jeanette.